The girl is a special waitress. Before going to work every day, she has to take off her skirt, change into the uniform prepared by the boss in advance, carefully weaving in and out of these old men with gray hair, to serve them tea and water. Although the work content is very simple, but a night down the income is very significant. This made Amy feel very happy, thought she had found a big pie from the sky. So Amy started to drift a bit. She lost interest in her part-time job. She spent her working hours lying on the floor and groping for fish, no matter how hard she worked. Not as much as a waitress for one night. Accordingly, she also became more and more interested in waitressing. With her good looks and perfect body, she succeeded in gaining Jenny's affection for her. She was often given jobs that paid more per hour, but when she wasn't working, Amy would still put on her little skirt and come to the bar to make some money from men in her own way. What intrigued everyone was, Amy had worked so hard to earn money. Why does she always look like she doesn't have enough money to spend? Because in addition to paying the high tuition fees, she also needed to pay for her boyfriend's surgery, who was seriously ill. Amy travels from job to job every day to earn money. After work, she had to rush back to her boyfriend's home to take care of him. Although it sounds exhausting, but for Amy, it was a great deal of work, because her boyfriend and she have similar experiences. Two lonely souls meet in a cold world. It is natural to snuggle with each other to keep warm. In front of her boyfriend, Amy can reveal her emotions without any fear. Tell him what has happened outside today. With him by her side, even if the day is miserable, still feel incredibly sweet. But now her boyfriend's health is getting weaker and weaker. He is also ready to leave this world at any time. Hearing this, Amy was very sad. She hugged Jack tightly and made up her mind. She must work hard to earn more money, so that her boyfriend can have an operation soon and get out of his misery. But the opportunity to be a waitress is not always available. So Amy had to go back to work as a lab rat. But one day she received a phone call from Jenny, asking if she would like to take a job called Sleeping Beauty. Amy trusts Jenny a lot. She took the job without even thinking about it. But what was different from the previous times was, today Amy's mood is inexplicably a bit heavy. It seems that from the bottom of her heart, she feels that this job is not simple. Sure enough, the driver brought her to a quaint villa. Just as she got out of the car, she saw the girl being helped out of the villa. She held back her doubts. She was led into the house by Jenny. After putting on the pajamas she had prepared, Jenny introduced her to the job as usual. As the name implies, Sleeping Beauty is to lie in bed and sleep for a few hours. Do not have to do anything, and you get a good amount of money. But in order to protect the privacy of customers, Amy needs to drink sleeping pills to make sure that during her sleep, she doesn't know anything about what's going on around her. When Amy began to hesitate, Jenny made a promise to her. The guest decided not to do anything to hurt her. After receiving Jenny's assurance, Amy drank the sleeping pills on her hand with confidence. What will be waiting for her?